So, it's been recently announced that Futurama is going to return for a second revival next year. Again, on Hulu. And we don't know how long this is going to last. Because what happened the last time when we brought back for its first revival? It only lasted like 3 seasons and then it got canceled because not enough people were watching it and Comedy Central didn't have enough budget for it because there's a lot of money for it to make those episodes. So it was canceled for over a decade. Now it'll come back next year. I heard that John DiMaggio, the voice of Bender, is still thinking about it returning to be Bender, and that's not a good sign already. You have to have the same voice actor voice Bender. If you don't, a lot of people are not going to watch it. Especially me, because I like John DiMaggio as Bender, and replacements is not a great thing. A lot of people hate replacements. I'll tell you now, a lot of people hate fucking replacements. A lot of people are going to boycott the show if he doesn't come back to play Bender. I swear to God, a lot of people are going to boycott it. If you don't like replacements, if you don't like voice actor being replaced, I guess they're not offering enough money or something. I don't know what it is. Plus, he's voiced another character on another Matt Groening show. Not Matt Groening, Matt Groening. My mistake. He's voiced another character that's a Matt Groening show called Enchantment, whatever it's called, something like that. It's a Netflix show. I'm not interested in it because it looks pretty whack. It's not like Simpsons or Futurama, so I'm not into that show. It looks pretty fucking woke and lame. So yeah, it's not for me. It's something Enchantment, whatever the hell it is. I think it's Enchantment or something. It's not for me. I think that looks whack as fuck. So yeah, John DiMaggio, something's going on with him. Not offering enough money to play voice Bender again or something, which that's outrageous. He's fucking Bender. He's Bender Bending Rodriguez. Offering the fucking money to voice the character. What are you doing? So I'm reading this article right here. It says, "Good news, everyone! Futurama is being revived at Hulu. Verity has learned that the streaming service has ordered 20 new episodes of adult anime sci-fi comedy series. The revival hails from David X. Conan and Matt Groening. Conan developed the original series with Groening, the series creator. Original series cast members Billy West, Katie Sagal, Tress MacNeille, Loris LaMarche, Lauren Tom, Phil Lamar, and David Herman will all return. John DiMaggio, who voiced Bender and several minor characters, is not currently attached." That's not a good thing. What else says here? According to an individual with knowledge of the project, the producers are hopeful DiMaggio will return. Should that not happen, Bender will be recast. Oh boy. Though DiMaggio did not make a statement about the revival, he retweeted several posts in which others expressed desire for him to return. DiMaggio needs to come back as Bender, or this isn't good news, everyone. Or one retweet says, one another simply said, "Come on, pay the man." Some guests are not paying him to be enough money to be the character. Oh boy. Production will begin this month with eye toward a 2023 premiere on Hulu. It's a true honor to announce the triumphant return of Futurama one more time before we get canceled abruptly again, Groening says. Yeah, like, see, even he knows, he feels he's gonna get canceled again. I understand they bring it back and they cancel it. Like, what the fuck? Like, just keep the show on air. Really, a lot of people do watch it. For some reason, some with the budget or something, and Hulu's like, alright, that's too much budget money. We gotta cancel the show. Not enough people watching it. We say that again, like the same with Comedy Central did the same shit. And I'm like, alright, we don't have enough budget money, and not enough people watching. We gotta cancel this shit. This is too much. This is too much money for this animation. You don't see pull a plug on fucking Simpsons. Fox didn't pull a plug on them because, you know, they're greedy as fuck. Well, that's different from Futurama. Yeah, look, even Matt Groening, the co-creator of Futurama, even says that he feels he's gonna get canceled again, abruptly. He just said it, so he knows some shit's gonna happen like that again. So he'd be like, "What's the point even bringing it back? We're gonna cancel it again." Like one more time before you get canceled abruptly again. I don't know, yeah, you guys keep joking about that. I think he's being fucking serious. He's being fucking serious about it. So, will this last longer than 3 seasons? We'll find out next year. Futurama, we'll find out. Well, the one thing we really worried about is John DiMaggio returning. Yeah. A lot of people are going to boycott this show if John DiMaggio doesn't return to play Bender. Pay the fucking guys dollar bills. What are you doing? Oh, God. It reminds me of another cartoon show where they don't pay the guy the money and that doesn't come back. You know how that failed. We'll see what happens. He probably will come back. Hopefully he'll come back. I don't know what's going on with that. What's the issue between Hulu and John DiMaggio? I don't know what's going on with that. I mean, Bender's the big part of the show. He's the big star of the show. Besides the other characters, he's the main reason why the show's really good. Is Bender, and the main reason why people really watch it because it's Bender basically. So them not paying fucking John DiMaggio to come back, that's a bad idea. Not paying enough money, that's a bad idea. I'm telling you, a lot of fans of Futurama are going to boycott it if they don't get John DiMaggio back to voice the character. A lot of people are going to boycott the shit out of it. I'm telling you. But anyways, hopefully the show doesn't get canceled again for like the fucking millionth time. Oh yeah, the Comedy Central run. I mean, the episodes weren't that bad. It's just that the original episodes from Fox was like way funnier than the Comedy Central version. Comedy Central version episodes, they're all right. They're not bad episodes. They're like on and off episodes. They're pretty decent. The original ones were like real classics. The original ones from the Fox version. Another thing that I'm afraid about the show returning is that they're gonna make this shit heavily woke. Maybe not. Maybe it won't be like that. Maybe Matt Groening and David X. Conan won't allow something like that to happen. Maybe because Matt Groening is well known for making non-PC stuff for a long time, for over decades and decades and decades. So hopefully he doesn't really fuck Futurama up or something. Make some woke crap in there. Like I said, I never watched Enchantment, Matt Groening's third show on Netflix. I never watched it because it looks pretty fucking lame, so I never really watched it. I'm only a fan of Simpsons and Futurama because that shit looks fucking corny as hell. That shit looks pretty woke, but it's probably not. But still, it's not. I don't fuck with those characters. It just don't seem interesting to me. But yeah, hopefully John DiMaggio returns and the show's not woke next year. Hope it stays the way it used to be from those Fox run and Comedy Central run. But the thing is, I am not so sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing that they're bringing the show back for a second revival. I feel like, I don't know, it's gonna be really funny again. I don't know, it's gonna actually be good because the last time, the first revival. I mean, yeah, there's on and off episodes, but not all episodes were good. To be fair, not bring back for a second revival. We don't know if it's gonna be a bad thing or a good thing. That's the problem. And what's gonna happen? It's gonna get canceled again. That's what Matt Groening made a joke about. He's serious about it because he probably hates that shit. But I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be a good thing or a bad thing to bring this back because how this generation is. Make everything woke, political as fuck, this and that, other fucking garbage in there. Put all this corny garbage shit in there to ruin the show. Hopefully they leave it the way it is. Like it always been.